plays so well with. And Goddess also into the Garnet, which is, in fact, a crossover for Petra. So here we go. Match number 1. Best of 5 begins right now.
Australia loving the orb play coming out across Australia. Another similar situation and kind of in parallel to what we just saw, right? Even though there was a huge lead in favor of Amaze in the last one, Elsem looked like he was going to win it. Could see a similar situation here, right? Where Goddess, despite the fact that there's a huge lead in favor of Doggo, Doggo's just got to, she's just got to win 3 games.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you got to do.
Just 3 games. Just don't get hit, forehead.
And, yeah, right? And I'll tell you what, man, talk about the gala colors, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I love the community's really putting on and really loving that coming out. You know, shout out to Brawlhalla for 6 years, by the way. You know, that's pretty awesome. So, you know, this matchup is looking very good. We're seeing beautiful spacing from both players off the rip here. But ultimately, right now, Doggo is building up quite a bit of a damage advantage. Tough weapon throw right there for Goddess, but Doggo is looking for a nice kill confirm option here. And if Doggo does get it without taking much more damage, it's going to be looking like a pretty big lead off the rip here, Duke.
Yeah, the thing Goddess was struggling with was getting those neutral wins. Now that she's back over to the orb, oh my goodness, she's getting so many neutral wins and more neutral sig connects. Not going to be quite enough to finish it. Okay, the Nair is just a little tap, kind of a wake-up call. Ooh. And Doggo, from behind, gets the haymaker to get the first stock.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. I'm loving what I saw from Doggo there. And the big thing with Goddess there, kind of what we talked about in the beginning, was Goddess was able to get that damage build up. And that was so critical because Goddess was literally in dark red at the time that Doggo was still at yellow, right? But now, you know, Doggo's still kind of in a very tough spot right now where if Goddess can just confirm this KO, oh my gosh.
She's kind of crazy on it, throwing out a lot here.
Yeah, going off stage anytime against Scythe is absolutely terrifying.
I mean, it is Gauntlets, also a great offstage weapon, but the range advantage to the Scythe makes it very scary. But she's back to the orb. Again, this is what she was winning neutral with, so of course she wants to play it in the 1v1 for that damage build before going over to the Gauntlets for that potential big swing in, end sig, or recovery.
Yep, absolutely. And, you know, we're definitely seeing Doggo kind of do what we saw Doggo do in the beginning of this whole tournament, right? Build up that damage, take their time, little by little, nickel and dime, and then really strike when the moment is right to confirm that KO without getting punished. And, I mean, Doggo is just one of those players that plays so optimally pleasing, right? If you're someone who understands Brawlhalla in a bit of a spacing, I mean, look at that right there, the beautiful spacing, backdash, then into the side air.
Nice.
Oh, my gosh, back-to-back. Literally, again, the same move back-to-back. I mean, Doggo's one of the best to do it, hands down.
Nice D like ground pounds, though. Goddess showing she's got stuff, but still, Doggo's just like, like you said, great spacing from Doggo, just getting those neutral wins over Goddess and just adding up more and more wins.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Nice D6. That's huge. That's huge.
Finish it.
Oh,
the
big time.
Sig.
That's big time.
That brought her right back. She was very behind, but off of the 2 SIGs, she's right back in it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Goddess needed to do, right, was to take risks, to really start throwing out these SIGs, especially with Petra, right? I mean, they are some of the most powerful SIGs in the game, and they are extremely rewarding. But, I mean, here we go. Okay, Doggo with this Scythe again, holding on the edge each and every time here to really get this advantage. But Goddess not going down without a fight, Duke.
She's definitely scrapping against Doggo. She wants this. She knows how important a Game 1 win can be, and of course, wants to make sure this one goes close, but she's going to get the wall touch.
Yep. Huge. Absolutely huge right there. Oh, sidelight Sair. Not enough. Okay, close. So close. Probably looking for one more weapon throw. Looking for the ground pound. No, goes for the dare. Once again, look, the space. Oh, that was such a huge dare from Goddess. Yeah. And now look at that. Look at it, sets everything back up. Oh, no, but the stage control to Doggo again. This is not what you want.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh!
It's unfortunate. She burned a lot of movement before hitting that Nair, so she had to touch onto the stage, which just kind of slowed down her follow-up, and Doggo's going to clean it up. Game 1 goes the way of Doggo. Goddess has so many moments where she almost comes back, where she almost takes the lead, but Doggo just maintaining it. He's like, it's tortoise in the hair.
Yeah, 100%, and it's that's Doggo's game plan. The moment that you see Doggo get a little bit of a lead, any whatsoever at all, Doggo switches up the play style immediately, and you're right. It's that tortoise gameplay where it's like, all right, I'm going to sit right in the middle. I'm going to force you off stage, and every time you try to come up, I'm going to punish you and force you back down there. I mean, looking at the damage output here, I mean, you have 124 damage in favor of Doggo, which in Brawlhalla, that's a very substantial amount of damage. And to be able to do that in the way that Doggo was able to do that with that stage control was absolutely beautiful. Now, I got to ask you this, dude. If you're Goddess in this situation, you know, what's it going to take? What's it going to take to really get Doggo out of that comfort zone?
I think Goddess really should contemplate. I don't know. So my initial thought was like, okay, make the swap off of the Garnet, maybe something to stick with the Orb. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? No, your gauntlets were also good, right? Putting out 170 damage, you had those threat moments. But if you have something in the tank that you think is going to work way better against the Orb, maybe like the Thor, right? Take a page out of Kyler Alice's book with the hammer. Then I think that's what you should switch to in this moment. But
yeah.
I don't know Goddess's character pool well enough to know if she has something that might work better.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that analysis, Duke. It is definitely going to take something different, and it's definitely going to have to be something that is going to definitely get that stage control too. So, you know, it looks like we are, in fact, going to be moving on into the next matchup here. And a bit of a legend swap there, dude.
Yeah, you can see in the bottom right of the screen, Goddess makes the swap over to the Lucian for game number 2. A very big swap. We'll still have some similar playstyle moments, right? You've got You've got blasters, which will have like the range kind of equivalent to Orb, right? You got this like projectile, and then you've got the close-up. You've got the Katars, kind of similar to how the gauntlets were.
Yep. And you know, a lot of Katars players always talk about Lucian having arguably the best SIG kit for Katars in the entire game as far as, you know, spacing and ability to confirm KOs.
He's got some good SIGs.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. So I'm definitely looking for, you know, how Goddess had so much success, you know, with those Petra SIGs on gauntlets in the beginning, that, you know, being able to utilize those in these situations should be able to confirm KOs.
At least hit him
up a little more.
Hit him once. Doggo's unarmed.
Oh, no.
Not touched Goddess yet.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Okay, a weapon toss. A weapon toss will break the seal, and Goddess starts popping off. It's the Katars that she needed to get in on Doggo. Suddenly starts leveling up once she made the swap to the Katars. But the side air, the silent but deadly SPD Sayer, and Doggo able to get the first stock.
That was so good by Doggo there, going all in off the edge. And Goddess now trying to say, like, look, you know what, I'll give you a little bit of that unarmed action. Now going back into the blasters, but again, Doggo is unfazed by the blasters. Nice recovery, though, from Goddess. So looking for a way to confirm the KO. Out comes the SIG. Oh, man, dude, Doggo is so in control right now once again. And, you know, Goddess is definitely going to have to kind of find a bit of a way to really capitalize on these opportunities here, Duke.
If there's one thing to take away from Doggo, it's how clean his spacing is.
Yeah.
Like, he is spacing around the blasters so well. He is spacing around so many options in the end-light recovery. Doggo going to take his seat on the throne because he knows he is running away with this one. That's the double seat from Doggo.
Oh, man, you know what? We saw something similar to this happen, you know, in the beginning. The first taunt came out of BCX, and it ended a little bit poorly for that player. But, you know, I think up 3 stocks right now, and Doggo, oh, no, not a 3 stock. Okay. The weapon throw almost connects there. Doggo wants the 3 stock. Look at Doggo sitting on the edge here, really trying to make a point here. Oh, no, the dare.
Not unarmed. Okay, he gets back. Got the wall touch. Goddess not able to finish it, but still, she wants to deny the 3 stock. A D-Light dash jump recovery would definitely do it.
Yep. Oh, Doggo. Oh, no. Doggo's going for the clip.
He's getting cheeky. He's getting cheeky.
Come on, Goddess. Nice. I like the ground pound. Goes for recovery. Oh, no. Oh, no. No jumps. Oh.
Okay, both touch.
Recovery. Weapon throw. Dare.
Oh, okay. Recovery will save her life and get the KO. Denies the 3 stock.
Nice.
Goddess is still very far behind.
Oh, you got to love it. How do you not love it, right? Throwing out the throne emote comes out, and all you can do back is strike back with a bit of love and throw out a heart from yourself. Goddess definitely coming back, though, hitting a nice read with these Katars and starting to connect with these SIGs. And, you know, maybe that confidence from Doggo might be a little bit of the poison that might keep Doggo off that throne.
Well, another hit from Doggo, and he should be able to close out game number 2. Goddess is definitely trying, all things considered. She's definitely still trying to play this game number 2 out. NSIG not going to hit, and Doggo will find the punish. Side light, side air, and Doggo's up 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0 and doing 200 115 more damage. I mean, that's a lot. That is a huge amount. So, you know, we're not even going to focus here on the positive aspects of Doggo. I want to look into, you know, Goddess here.
Okay.
You know, mentally, you didn't get 3-stocked.
No.
That's huge.
Yeah.
You played Katars extremely well.
Sure.
And built up a ton of damage.
Okay.
So maybe a little bit of a legend swap into a Katar legend that pretty much uses anything but blasters. Because as we saw... Yeah, hit me.
How about literally nothing similar as she goes to Yumiko?
Okay. I mean, that works so too. Hey, mix it up.
Yeah.
Mix it up.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
What do you have to lose? Game 3 World Championship. This is, of course, the tournament match for Goddess and Doggo in the loser's side. So if she gets knocked out here, it's over.
Yep.
Goddess's World Championship run ends if she loses this game.
Yeah, so... I mean, this is everything. Everything is on the line right here. It all comes down to this. And Goddess is going to have to show us pretty much a side of her gameplay that we have not seen thus far in this matchup because Doggo has been absolutely dominant, you know, thus far. But the bow is coming out. You know, and this is something interesting. We've actually seen Bo play very well against pretty much all face so far in this tournament. So, you know what? Maybe Goddess was watching the match before because we are seeing nice strings off the rip here to do a lot of damage, Duke.
Starting to bet big, though, throwing out these big signatures, hoping to catch Doggo's movement. I do like the Bo decision into Fate, right, because Bo has a pretty decent matchup into the Scythe, right? That grounded kit, that downlight, can outspace a lot of the Scythe options, but at the same time, does it do that well against Orb? I have yet to see, but for now, Doggo trying to survive this first stock as Goddess really hunting for it.
Yep. And, I mean, we're seeing Goddess do so much better, right? Building up all this damage off the bat. But Doggo with the precise ground pound to take stock number 1. And this is what we talked about. Once Doggo gets that advantage, Doggo starts to kind of hunker down, get in that tortoise mentality, and just build it up slowly but surely. And even just throwing the weapon 5 times in a row to just get Goddess to the slight yellow. I mean, hey, if it works, it works.
Okay, Goddess went for the stomp down air there. Stomp side air will KO.
Nice.
And it's back to even. Goddess going to stick with the bow. That built up a lot of damage. This is definitely doable for Goddess.
Yep. And what is kind of the key here is definitely going to be this bow gameplay, right? Like, this is where we saw Goddess really kind of diminish that damage advantage that Doggo had and be able to, I mean, look at that. Oh, nice D-light nair once again. Oh, backdash into the double side light. Oh, but Doggo counters with a Sair of their own. And, you know, Goddess has to find a way to stop this orb. I literally feel like a broken record because all we keep talking about is Fates every match in their orb gameplay.
Well, we've had 3 matches in a row where there's been a Fate that really leans into the orb.
Yeah,
so.
100%. 100%.
Definitely a theme going on with the Australian region.
Yep. I like it.
Oh! Just a raw N-Sig on the ground. Not quite enough to finish off this stock, but definitely putting the threat. Just throwing out a lot here. The Wisp for stage control, the N-Sig bait in case Doggo comes up. But Doggo with the punish from behind, side light, side air. One more hit, and Doggo will put Goddess on her tournament stock, but he lets her get the wall touch.
Yep, and you know, Goddess, I like that Goddess keeps rotating into Hammer at the end of every stock. Oh, what a beautiful GC N-Sig off the edge there to confirm the KO. Now Doggo in the lead, sending Goddess now into this tournament stock. So Goddess has to find a way to win here, or Goddess's BCX run will come to an end. Does Goddess have what it takes to dig deep and find the way to win, or is Doggo going to pull out a 3-0 in this matchup? We're about to find out right now because, man, oh man, Doggo is really starting to get it together.
What a follow-up from Goddess, but it's still not enough. Doggo able to get back up safely, side light, side air, and he's getting the extra credit because he knows this is the tournament stock of Goddess. If Doggo wins here, guaranteed top 4 finish, and Goddess not able to get the hit. Doggo dodges out of the N-Sig.
Ooh. Oh, this could be it right here. Doggo is looking for the read. Wow. Nice. Hey, like, little blessing there from Brawlhalla dropping the hammer right there on that placement. You know, Goddess now sending it down to 1 stock. Doggo still with a bit of a damage advantage here. It is orange to about light yellow, but Goddess with a nice start here, hitting these hammer attacks back and forth. Oh,
snap.
Oh,
that's a burn dodge, but
okay.
Definitely reserving the recovery. Good job from Goddess to wait on the options correctly, and Doggo had to respect it. You saw him back away when he was unarmed, but he's still back at it, getting the damage. Goddess doesn't touch!
Not like that, Duke. Not like that.
An unfortunate fall there. Goddess's World Championship run comes to an end. She will tie for a 5th place finish, and Doggo will go into the top 4.
Yeah, I mean, Goddess did great. I mean, you want to talk about, she did lose, 0-3 in the set, but she did it in style. Like, if you look at the very end, I mean, it literally came down to 2 damage difference in that matchup after basically getting 3-stocked and taunted on, in the game before. So, Goddess definitely getting a tremendous amount of respect throughout the entire pro scene in that entire finish, and being able to, finish in the top 5, right? That's huge. That's absolutely huge. So
again, she earned her spot here. She worked hard. She got into the top 5. So very commendable run from Goddess. But Doggo is